to another brand new video. Welcome to Wise Review, where we review so you don't have to. In today's video, I wanted to go over this over here, which I recently got, which is, of course, as you can see, it is a security camera. And the reason I went with this specific one is because I was looking at some different varieties, different brands, and this one piqued my interest the most because of some of the flexibilities that it gives you when it comes to having a camera. So it is a 2K, so it has really good resolution, wireless. The wireless, the wireless part is debatable, and I'm going to tell you why that's debatable. So it has a remote pan and tilt, which is what I really like about it. Color night vision, motion detection, two-way audio, and it works really well because I've scared the bejesus out of my kids before with that. And it's also waterproof, so makes it really good for you to set up outside, even in areas where there would be rain or moisture, to keep it safe from getting all messed up from water getting inside of it. So when you open it, the camera of course comes inside of it, and then it comes with some other things such as like the instruction paper and many of these little tools is for the wiring, considering like wherever it is that you're going to put it. Now, I was playing around with mine, so I've already installed it. However, I'm going to show you what it looks like and some of the functions for the camera. So, okay, so now when you go over here, okay, so when you go to the console, which is now you have control of the camera, this is what I like about it. So for example, let's just see you got an alert, something happens, or an ambulance went by. I'm not saying for you to go around and be nosy, but let's just say you got the notification, you're like, oh, what happened? Maybe it's a good neighbor of yours and you don't know what happened. Or heck, it could even be something like a break-in or a suspicious car. You just go over here, and the freedom of this is just sweet. I can just go ahead and move my camera around to whatever angle it is. For example, over here, I can either go up or down if I want to look at whatever the area is, because over here, that's just my neighbor's area. So that right there is what makes me like it so much, because I can see things in a bit, pretty much it's a bit wide area depending on how you turn it, which angle, and you can see so much here that is just the freedom to move it around, and you can have different areas in your favorite spot. So maybe when I'm leaving over here, when I'm home, I may have here to keep an eye on the car, but then when I'm leaving, I might maybe just position it on a different side where it's keeping an eye out, like through the main for the main door or any really area. The point is that you get the freedom of doing that, of keeping whatever it is that you want to keep an eye out on, and then you just have it positioned at the right angle, and then you can catch, I guess, just about anything, which is why I really like it, because the freedom of going back, side, up and down, and you can do it like live as well. So it's not like something you just have to set it up and then it's stuck there. You can just go to your phone and just change the angle, make adjustments to where you want it to be. Something is happening here, you can just move it around, and then you're literally watching. And because of the two-way speaker, and then like you can hear, so you can speak. You could be somewhere completely far away, and they're like, what happened here? Your neighbor doesn't know, and you're like, oh, speak to them through the camera and let them know that yes, there was such and such car here, I took a picture of it, here's the license plate, and you could possibly help solve a whole case from the comfort of your vacation spot, or wherever the heck you may be at. But the point is, this camera give you like such, freedom. You would be able to just look around and just keep an eye out on your own property. And the thing about it is, where I position mine, it's it's the only good angle, what I mean, that I could find at that moment. However, I think I might move it around just to give me a wider area, because from what I was seeing, the camera, if I go all the way like this, it's the circle seems to spin like a completely around, which I didn't even realize. I thought it only went like pretty far to the side, but it seems like it can spin all the way around, meaning it's almost pretty much like a 360 wide angle you have, because of it spinning. Like it can turn all the way around, like an owl, I guess, when they turn their neck around. So the flexibility for this camera is great. The only thing I would say about it, if I could switch, or unless I'm the one that haven't found that option, is if there was a way for me to program it to just keep doing it constantly spinning around by itself and keep doing like a 360 sweep. Now, if it could do that, I would be beyond ecstatic. Like that would just be boom. But for what it's doing right now, I'm perfectly happy with it. So that was the demonstration, so you guys can see like all the things you can do with the camera. And I would highly recommend it, because it's really good, and the price was very affordable as well. So go ahead and give it a try. If you want that, as a camera, you can put that at your house, you can put it up front, whichever area you want, or inside. But it has so many tech things to it, such as like the light in the dark, the lights when there's a motion. It's mainly outside. I wouldn't put that inside unless you want the light to go off every time you walk by, which which could get pretty annoying. But you put that outside, and I promise you'll be pretty satisfied with it. So thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one.
Okay, so now for the debatable part I was talking about with the camera being labeled as wireless. So as you can see, this is a camera what it looks like, nice, slick, no issue. However, while the camera itself doesn't have any wiring to it, you still have to connect it. Right down there is a port for you to connect. So it is detachable. This here, it can dismount and come off. However, this still means there is a wire. It's not connected directly to the camera itself, but at the end of the day, that's still wired, so it's not wireless.